Cast live in this bitch day after Thanksgiving, day after Turkey Day. Hope everybody had a good holiday. I know a lot of people got today off. They ain't working right now. You know what? I need to go pick up some weed. I'm gonna go pick up some weed and we gonna go to the hood. You wanna ride with us? We're gonna go to the west side, southwest. We might shoot over to the east side. You never know, man. We might go downtown, take you around the city. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody out there. I got this set up so I can bring people live. So if you want to come on, join me live, chop it up about whatever and shit, let me know and I'll send you a request to join the live and you can add on. I just sent an invite to Brother King X, 1/3 of the Hood Smoker podcast. Let's see if he wants to pop on. We got a lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about the Lions game yesterday. It's pretty sad, man. Fucking should beat Green Bay. There was a couple game changing bad calls in that game though. If you watch, like there was a one touchdown shouldn't even been a touchdown. Dude was out of bounds. All right, that's one call. There was another call that they ended up scoring a touchdown after they should have made a call. They had a call. They picked the flag up. Some bullshit. But you know how it is. It's Detroit versus the refs too. When we play, so they got it. They already know what time it is. That's why we got to beat the brakes to all the teams we win. But I have seen a lot of people giving Eminem slack. I've seen a lot of people giving Eminem love. Shout out to Bizarre. Bizarre made a post talking about, yeah, my boy M killed it with Jack White last night. A lot of people giving Jack White shit, talking about, yeah, Jack White ain't from Detroit. Let me clear some things up. All right, Jack White ain't hip hop. We know that. But I know this for a fact. Your boy Jay Gutter knows Jack White is from Southwest, 30 for the name, in Verner. You know what I'm saying? He went to Western High School in Southwest Detroit, born and raised in Southwest Detroit. Shout out to one of the people who's behind the scenes of the Hood Smoker podcast, my homie Monteco. He went to high school, elementary school, middle school, all that shit with Jack White. And he used to tell me stories about to protect him when he walked him home. You know what I'm saying? Because Jack White was kind of like, I mean, how else to say? He was a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Dude was a nerd. So he got picked on. And this is back in the 80s, early 90s, late 80s and shit. So that gang shit was really popping in Southwest Detroit. Go look it up. Gangland for real. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just have the dope crews and all that type of shit. We had the straight up street gangs. A lot of them came from Chicago, a lot were just born here in Detroit. Like the crew I was with, the Young Guns, who I actually started rapping with in '91. We had a rap crew. If y'all was around back then, we had shirts at like Planet Rock and Southwest. Had shirts and tapes at that tape store they used to have that lady ran in Gibraltar Trade Center. And this is when I'm 14 years old, mind you. You know what I'm saying? I was a youngin in '91. So I thought I was famous out there. We was doing it. I remember we was that was around when Jack Frost dropped. We was big Awesome Dre fans. Shout out to Esham, you know what I'm saying? Detroit's Most Wanted, Mercy Samir, so many legends, dog, that we looked up to back then. And then we kind of took it another level to that gangster shit. But we was rapping about real gangster shit, shit that was really happening in Southwest Detroit, shit that we was actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Los, Detroit legend DJ Los, him and Ant Live. We got Ant Live coming on. Shit. First we got Fat Ray in Detroit December. After Fat Ray, we got Ant Live. So the second week, December, we got Ant Live. Him and DJ Los are out in London right now, killing it. Go check out the videos. I've been sharing them around. Go check out DJ Los. He's been posting my Facebook, Instagram, all over Ant Live. You know what I'm saying? Detroit to the world, baby. We everywhere. Doing it big. But Los, that's family. Shout out to DJ Los. Legend. Shout out to his pops, Carl Bush Smalls. Motherfucker, if you pull up in front of me, I will smack into your ass and T-bone your ass. Real. But I just want to clear that part up. Jack White is born and raised in Detroit. So for people that was giving him shit saying he should have put Detroit artists on, I think what they meant to say was they should have put a Detroit rapper on. What up, though, BKX? I shot you a invite on Messenger, dog, to join the live. I was just talking about the halftime show yesterday because you know Eminem is in charge of the music for the Detroit Lions now, and he brought Jack White out there yesterday, who was from Detroit. He is from Detroit. I seen some people talking shit like he should have brought the. What he maybe if he would have brought Detroit legends, you know what I'm saying? Artists. He is a Detroit legend. I mean Detroit MCs, hip hop legends. That's what I think people wanted to see. They wanted to see like maybe Big Sean come out there. You know what I'm saying? Even Baby Tron, Bezo, 42 Doug, Babyface Ray. They wanted to see some Detroit hip hop at the Thanksgiving show. I believe that's why a lot of people was upset about that. But White is from Detroit. That's a fact. He ain't now. He might not be your style of music. You know what up, though? BKX in the
What up,
building.
though?
Yeah, like I was saying, dog, because I seen some people talking shit on Facebook, making posts about Eminem saying he ain't bring nobody from Detroit down there now that he's running the NFL or Detroit Lions music shit. But Jack White is from Southwest Detroit, dog. He grew up a few houses down from my homeboy Monteca. Shit, he went to Western High School. So just because he's a nerdy dude and he was like that back in the days, my boy Monteca used to have to walk home with him from school and shit so he wouldn't get beat up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he is from Detroit. So motherfuckers don't get it twisted. I think people just wanted to see. They thought M was gonna bring a Detroit rapper out like Big Sean or Ice World Vezo or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what the people that are talking shit. That's what they wanted to see. They didn't want to see a Detroit rock and roll motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he was Detroit. That's a
Right.
fact. So I mean, I ain't never met Jack White personally. He's a few years older than me. My boy Montek is a few years older than me, but I know he went to high school with him. I know he went to middle school with him, elementary school. They grew up a few houses down on Dirty Ferdy, Ferdinand and Werner and shit over by Werner and Junction area by Clark Park. So yeah, he's from Detroit. Let's clear that shit up. I mean, you can't expect Jay Z's getting a lot of shit now because he Rock Nation runs the NFL, like the Super Bowl shit, and they people been talking shit that all he puts on is rappers. So I know I heard he's got this dude from Puerto Rico. I think he's a rapper, but he raps in Spanish. Bad Bunny,
Hmm.
something like that. I can't remember his name, but he's supposed to be doing this halftime show. And I seen some dumb motherfuckers talking about shouldn't he be from America, this and that. And I'm thinking like the dude's from Puerto Rico, dog. Do you not know that Puerto Rico
Puerto
is
Rico, go ahead.
Puerto Rico is
Is it
America. You know what I'm saying?
is the Commonwealth of America?
Yeah,
Is the American territory?
right. I mean, shit, you join the army, go to boot camp and tell me if half the motherfuckers in boot camp ain't from Puerto Rico and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they joined the military. That's what military they joined and shit. So for people to say that, that was I think that was the orange guy who said that dumb shit. Oh, orange fucking
Oh,
colored.
Trump.
Donald Dunk. Yeah, but I seen him go off on a couple reporters. He went on this other reporter. Anybody that calls him out on his bullshit, he starts calling them stupid and calling them out their name. One of them reporters gonna go on his shit, dog, and fucking make him shit his fucking day.
Hmm.
Fuck around, Trump. Give me 5 seconds in a fucking 6x9 cell with Trump, you know? That's all I need is 5 seconds, dog. Just a couple backhands, pimp slaps. That's why I wouldn't even hit Trump with a closed fist because that motherfucker would probably die. I just slap him like a bitch, dog. I hope I don't get in no trouble for that and got the feds kicking my door in. I ain't say I was gonna do nothing, but that's why I said I was gonna slap his ass like a bitch. I just want to give him one of these, like a backhand to the face. Give him one of them OG pimp slaps and shit. Break out the baby powder and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking on his ass. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't one of these little weird nerdy motherfuckers trying to snipe that don't know how to shoot and shit, motherfucker. I ain't doing that dumb shit. I ain't about to give my life up for that piece of shit. But I would like to slap the shit out of his ass. I think them assassinations was all planned and fake anyways, because you don't hear
Don't
shit
don't
about people.
hey
You
don't
remember
have the Secret Service. Don't have the Secret Service at your door.
right. That's what I'm waiting for. They gonna probably be kicking my door in and shit. What'd you say you was gonna do to Trump? You gonna slap him? Like, what is that against the law to say you gonna slap somebody? That's a threat. I better be cool. Rat face might screen record it and send it to Trump and shit.
It'd be funny if they turn around and be like, "Well, hell, we tired of this shit too. Come on, we'll take
Right.
you to them." They probably be tired of this shit too.
Right. No, for real. But no, I ain't mad at Eminem for bringing Jack White out. I mean, that's just one show, anyways. I'm sure he's gonna bring some rappers. He's just trying to mix it up. He kept it Detroit though, so that was dope and shit. Last year at the Thanksgiving
Right.
show, though, They had an artist. I think he's from Tennessee or something. You might be familiar with him. He does like kind of like country style rap. Fuck is his name? Shabuzi. You know what I'm talking about? Shabuzi. He's a down south
Mm-mm.
rapper. He got that bar song. Me and Jack got history. Get everybody at the bar. He remixed that tipsy song. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Oh yeah,
You
that remix, that the dude that made that. Yeah, yeah.
remixed that shit, made it like a country rap song. But he did the halftime show last year. And people was talking about he ain't from Detroit. With Jack White's from Detroit. What up, though? Christopher Jordan in the building.
Chris
What
Jordan in
up?
the building. Staten Island.
Congratulations on those 5,000 subscribers, family. Keep grinding. You know, I'll be tapping in when I can, bro. I'll catch you live. Everybody go check out Christopher Jordan and subscribe. Go over to Brother King X and subscribe too and shit. You got some new music. You got some new music about to drop, right? Oh, you got an album drop,
The EP.
EP. You got a date yet? All
No, not yet, but I will soon.
right, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Got some things formulating.
Yeah, I know I've been seeing all the promos going around. I've been trying to share them around every chance I get when I see them, and I've been posting them and shit. So I know the promos out there. We got it ready for the EP to drop. Well, not what do you call it? You don't call it conscious rap, right? You call it something else.
I mean, you could call it conscious. You could call it conscious rap.
I thought,
I'll call it adult contemporary hip hop.
oh, all right. I knew you had another name for it. Yeah, it's grown folk music. What up, though, Park here, boy? We got Glasgow, Scotland in the building. Dog, my bad for telling you to roll with the Lions, but I mean, I had to. I thought they was gonna beat the brakes off Green Bay. I seen his ticket. He bet on the Lions and he bet on the soccer team out there in Glasgow, Celtic. The Celtic won, but the Lions did. So my bad, bro.
What up? What up, though,
I thought they
Parkhead?
I lost a few dollars too on the Lions, but I don't be betting too much. I just do it for entertainment. I ain't dropping no big money on the bets and shit. Boy. That shit's a hustle. I just do it for entertainment. I found that betting on the players is easier to win than betting on the teams to win. Like if you bet football, bet on the quarterback to do is depending on who they're playing. You know how good the other team's defense is. Bet on the running back bet to get so many yards on the receiver. Oh yeah, we got St. Brown's out now for like 2 weeks. He got injured in the first quarter yesterday. So now that's two of our main receivers out. We got St. Brown out and our tight end. Can't think of his name right now. He's gonna be out for 2 more weeks too. So we got both them out for 2 more weeks. But shit, we got some good backup receivers. That ain't why we lost the game. I mean, they lost by a touchdown. They should have won that shit. There were a couple bad calls
Yeah,
on
for
them.
real.
Did you watch the game?
Hmm.
Yeah, I watched some of that Dallas and Kansas City game. That was a close game too and shit.
Bro, you know they showed that game on Tubi.
Yeah, I know. That's what I watched it on Tubi. That's what I told Marcus. That's the shit, dog. Tubi should be playing games. But you know what's crazy about Tubi? If you go on your TV and search something, you know how it tells you every app that it's on? It Tubi
Hmm.
app, it don't pop up on Tubi. You got to actually go on Tubi and look. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go by your search and shit.
Oh,
You got to
Tubi, you
go.
got to do some digging because there's some shit on Tubi.
Yeah, and they got a lot of the shit, the same shit on it. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good. Good. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. But yeah, no, they got a lot of shit that's even on like Hulu, Netflix, shit like that too. People be sleeping on it, and Tubi's free and shit. I
Hmm.
don't know how long Tubi gonna be free though. I got a feeling they gonna end up charging soon because I mean they
No,
do
no,
got
cause they. I mean, but they're making too much money off the advertisements, though.
the ads. Yeah, because you can pay to get it ad free on Tubi, right?
Mm-mm.
Nah. Oh, so that's why.
Why
See,
you
that's
think
why
it's free?
everything's free. Yeah, go check out Tubi. They got a lot of dope underground movies to Detroit. Fuck
The ads pay for it.
right. Who's that coming back though? Who you talk about, Christopher Jordan? What team is you riding with? How's your Arizona Cardinals doing down there? Shit, we beat the New York Giants, but we barely beat them motherfuckers.
And I was
But
just getting ready to say barely.
yeah, they by a touchdown. I think we won by in overtime. And Gibbs
Hmm.
won that. Gibbs is man. If we ain't have Gibbs, dog, Gibbs be saving our ass. I be watching him run, and you could tell Barry Sanders be out there on the field showing him some moves. You know what I'm saying? You know Barry bought. He's part owner of the Lions now. They be showing him and Eminem chilling and shit at the games. But Barry, it be reminding me of Barry how Gibbs will run one way and you'll see a whole bunch of defenders coming. He'll just run all the way across the field and shoot up that bitch. Old Barry Sanders moves. Don't stick to the play. Just go and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Barry
Right.
was the best to ever do it and shit. The Detroit Lions got somebody coming back. Yeah, they did. Their receiver, they brought a receiver up that was retired. They brought him back, and he was only back on the team for a week. He had a couple big plays last night, yesterday in the afternoon. I think he scored a touchdown. I can't remember his name, but they're bringing back another player too that they had let go this year. He's coming back to help him out, and I guess he was pretty good. I forgot his name though. Yeah, they got people coming back. The Lions play next man up. We got plenty of backups. They got faith in their backups and shit. 51 is your change, love. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great day. You too. Thank you. Yeah. Fuck that. I didn't feel like getting out to go get my weed today. I just pulled up, ordered that shit online. Parkhead boy, don't you wish you could just go on a computer and order your shit off your phone online and they'll even bring that shit to you and shit. I know they ain't got
Hmm.
enough. Well, no, because they making too much money still off weed. Like street dealers is pretty much obsolete in Michigan now. I don't really see. Though I'd be laughing if I see somebody trying to sell weed still. Like once in a while, I'll bump into somebody at the gas station. Like, yo, I got that fire. I got that fire. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, I'm going to the dispensary. I just came from the dispensary. Why would I even try to
You
bump
know
into
what though? Real talk. I know a spot at a at a disclosed location that be banging.
Yeah, I know a gas station dog that sells weed that's and they got some fire and shit. They be selling pre-rolls and shit. And they were like, this real weed, this ain't that gas station fake shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't supposed to be selling it, but they got it right there on the counter in the jar. I ain't gonna say what gas station and shit. It's disguised as like that fake shit they be selling. The fake weed where they change one chemical in it to make it legal to sell here.
Hmm.
That's straight up. They grow that shit. It's straight up weed and shit. I bought a couple. I bought it from 'em a couple times just because I was in a hurry. Ain't had no weed on me. Bought a couple pre rolls. It was straight.
Oh, okay.
But we
We
said, yeah, yeah.
need to I need to take a trip to this gas station.
Oh shit, yeah. Parkhead said he make his own. Don't say too much, Parkhead boy. You'll fuck around and have the boys kicking in your door too and shit. Someone go screenshot it.
Right.
I grabbed a couple different bags. I just grabbed this gram and shit too, just extra, just so I can blow this right now and shit while I'm riding. Dog, I remember back in the days, my rolling skills ain't as like they used to be, dog. My rolling skills when I was younger, I used to be on the freeway on road trips, going like, let's say to New York or something like that, long ass drives, and I could be on the E-way breaking down weed, rolling it up with one hand, and that was when you had to bust down swishers and optimos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before they had raps and shit, they had the raps back then. It was like swishers, optimos, what was the other green leaves? Vegas, the Garcia Vegas.
Garcia Vegas, Green Leaves, Philly Blunts, Swisher Sweets.
I found a use for this CD. I can break the bud down on. No, I'm fucking around. I ain't about to throw shots at nobody, but I am about to roll up a fat ass blunt though.
You never know.
Guess what?
It's probably some dope shit on that CD.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you listen to it? He changed his style. He's got a new style. I think he calls it tech hop, where he mix like techno and hip hop And he was like, "You just dance however you want to dance," and whatever. He was telling me about it and shit. I just can't get into that shit. I never was really into that techno electronic shit. I know it started here in Detroit though. You know what I'm saying? Like DJs like
Hmm.
he's still doing shit. I knew him back in the days. He used to DJ this rave that my boy used to throw over on West Warren at Hollywood Cafe. I don't know if you're familiar with that spot. It was back in the days. It was on West Warren and it was off one of them side streets like Mansfield or Rutland or one of them streets over there. You know what I'm talking about? It was over there. And DJ Godfather, he DJ that bitch. But I know he was one of the first ones making that type of music style of music. He been doing shit. He was just out in Glasgow, Scotland and shit. Shout out to DJ Los and Ant Live. They out in the UK doing they shit. I seen them perform. Los was live last night. I don't know if you peeped that. They was up. We got Ant Live
Hmm.
coming on in December. I'm sure DJ Los will probably be joining us for that. So, you know, that's family. He usually taps in whenever we got somebody that these boys that he knows, he pretty much knows everybody we have on the show. I can't see what you're saying, Parkhead boy on Christopher Jordan, man. I'm trying to damn man, these damn fools making me spill weed and shit. I'm trying to roll this bitch up. I should just pull over. Trying to roll this damn blunt. I keep my bars low. Uh, I'm fucking around. He just came at Panda though. He shouldn't have came at Panda to our shit though. You know what I'm saying? People we rock, we don't. If you rock with us though, don't be disrespecting people we rock with on our channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a personal problem with them, take that up with them. Keep it off our channel and shit. Or
Right.
else I'm gonna fuck around and get dissed and shit. But I see he was talking shit to Panda under one of the videos, a clip of Panda chopping Big Lou when they was on the show, and he was talking about I forgot. He said Panda must be sensitive. Oh, I was like, man, Panda ain't sensitive, dog. I was like, maybe he was just spamming him too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Panda went on there and said some shit back to him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's between them. That's why what I said. You can keep that shit off our channel.
Right.
It's definitely gonna be cold in Detroit. Parkhead be watching our weather and shit. He be sending me a screenshot of what the weather is, and our weather ain't that much different, especially in the wintertime. Than
Hell
in
no.
It'd be cold as fuck. He says it's gonna be cold in Detroit the next few weeks. Keeping eyes on your weather. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I gotta knock this shit off. I
Hell
seen
yeah, it
something.
is.
I heard, yeah, right now it's cold out. Shit. I heard somebody had asked Panda Chop there, like, you need to interview the legend K Stone, Dogmatic. And I commented back, like, man, that's family. We done had K Stone on, I don't know, shit, about 3, 4 times, and then we got him coming on again for 2026. But I seen somebody had left a comment. They was like, really? Like they was all surprised when I told them that. I'm like, yeah, just go on our channel and punch in the Hood Smoker podcast, Dogmatic K Stone. It's gonna pop up. That's family. We rock with K Stone. But I'm about to put this on my Bluetooth so I can hear you better. Oh yeah. Okay, so old boy gonna hit me up. Bet. All right, so shout out to Kingpin. He gonna be calling me around 1 o'clock, he said. So that's his uncle's a potential guest. I don't want too much out there yet, but we might be locking him in here in a minute. I'm gonna talk to him on the phone first. I don't want to say too much about the guest until we book him and shit. I know tomorrow we got the return of Compton legend, Ruthless Records recording artist, fucking Coolio, the rest in peace, DJ, the rest in peace, Coolio, Kiki Smooth in the building
DJ
out there.
KK Smooth in the building. Compton's in the house.
Hell yeah. Man, I don't know why this Bluetooth ain't linking me up here, but because I'm about to jump on the E-word. I gotta lay down stairs. Microphone check 1, 2. It's gonna be cool. What's the weather like out there in Glasgow, Parkhead? Like 7 degrees and shit below.
Right.
Now that, but really the cold don't bother me that much. I don't even give a fuck. I can go out to Glasgow right now and I'd be straight. That shit.
No,
Like
that
I said,
code is a different. That code is a different kind of code, bro.
I wonder if it, yeah, dog. I mean, I'd rather it not be cold, but it ain't keep. I'm still out in the cold. And you know, a lot of motherfuckers stay in the house and shit. They don't be outside in the wintertime. That's why the first day of summer, it's always popping off. The first day of summer in Detroit is always like the wildest day, wildest night, first nice day after winter. So everybody comes outside. All the knuckleheads, all the dumbasses that's be laying low in the wintertime come out that first day of summer and everybody be out there wilding out, doing dumb shit. That's a moist cold, he said, BKX. What, the one in Glasgow or here? Because we're surrounded by lakes and shit. We got lakes and rivers everywhere. Shit. Ain't it Detroit actually technically an island and shit? Because we surrounded by water like that?
Hmm.
I believe I heard that. And we all know about Belle Isle. I was breaking down. Somebody was asking me about Belle Isle, and I kind of broke it down to him. Oh, it was Panda Chop, as a matter of fact, because he was talking about
Hey,
Pablo.
hey, but do anybody know about the underground subway system that they started to build in 1976 and they didn't finish it?
Oh shit! I know that there's a. I know about the underground. Well, shit, you know that there used to be salt mines underneath Detroit. I don't know if they're still there,
They
but they.
still there, but no, but they was building a subway system in 76, 77.
Yeah. They needed one, dog. I don't know why we don't got a subway system. That's why our public transportation is so bullshit right now. You got to take buses everywhere. Sometimes you be waiting for a bus for damn near an hour and shit.
because they
Fuck
want
all.
everybody because they want everybody to buy cars. But here's the
Yeah,
thing: I understand that, but if people can't afford, first of all, if you want people to drive, people got to have money. For them to have money, they got to get a job,
right,
and until they get a vehicle, they got to get to the job to get the
right,
money to buy the car. So technically, the city of Detroit fucked his own self out of money. It's fucking their own self out of money.
right. But that's because we was the Motor City, so they just automatically figured everybody was gonna have a ride and shit. But then they make it
No,
hard
but
as fuck to get your license, hard as fuck to get insurance, all that shit. You know what I mean? We got the highest
right.
auto insurance in the country. Make that make sense. And why the fuck does Detroit? Why do people that live in the city limits of Detroit, why are you paying the highest taxes when you live in the city of Detroit? When you got all these rich ass suburbs, but they ain't paying them high ass taxes.
Right.
I never understood that. Is that the fun downtown and all that shit? Because that downtown shit ain't really helping the neighborhoods.
It ain't.
I mean, that's dope that we hooked our downtown up. It's dope. We got the biggest, freshest waterfront, little river walk bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. But
Right.
I mean, clean up the neighborhoods, dog. What the fuck? That would impress me. Maybe this new mayor, the first woman mayor, Mary Sheffield, maybe she'll do that. I mean, she rocks with a lot of the rappers from Detroit. See DJ Los rocks with her and shit.
Hmm.
That's what I'm hoping for, dog. Hopefully that's what happens. I'm sorry. I ain't know 94, but they had construction on 94. Now I got to find another route to the hood and shit. So, what? South. Yeah, so what's the weather like where you at, Christopher Jordan? I know it's probably still nice as fuck down there in Arizona and shit.
You know it is.
Their coldest weather is like nice as fuck to us and shit. But I know Christopher Jordan knows all about that cold weather because he's from Staten Island, and I know New York be getting the same type of weather we get. And they right off the ocean and shit, so they even get that shit kind of like how we get the lake effect snow and shit like that.
Hmm.
They get that ocean effect snow and shit. Because I went to New York. I've been to New York in the wintertime. I've been to New York 3 times. I stayed for a month one time. I stayed for like 3 weeks the other 2 times I went. And I went both twice in the summertime and I went once in the winter. I remember it was cold as fuck and shit. It was snow, all that shit. I felt like I hadn't even left Detroit. So
Hmm.
It's
You
all right.
realize, damn, I should.
Park said the UK government taking drivers what 3p 2 cents per mile from yesterday. It's getting like North Korea over here. What the hell? No, I seen shout out to Shady Beats, but they sent me a video. They was in Glasgow the other day. I didn't know y'all had pigeons like that in Glasgow. They was out there feeding pigeons and shit, surrounded by them like thousands of them. Like damn, I thought Detroit or New York had a lot of pigeons. They ain't got shit on Glasgow and shit. Though. They had mad pigeons flying around there. You got mad pigeons, Park here. Y'all got rats out there too and shit. And I ain't talking about rats like Master Splinter. I'm talking about real life rats and shit. Like big ass mice type rats. I ain't talking. I know you got rats like Master Splinter out there. They all over the world. Everywhere got their own rats and shit. But I'm talking about like city rats, like hood rats, like big ass rats the size of a cat and shit, or a dog type shit. My pit bull when I lived over off Florida, McGraw, my dog Capone brought a fuck. I remember that dog used to always be bringing these big ass, giant, dead ass rats in the crib from outside. Capone them off. When we moved to the suburbs, it wasn't rats like that, but there was like possums and raccoons and shit like that. And Capone used to be slaughtering them bitches and shit like that. Squirrels, it was a rap for the squirrels. For some reason, that dog used to, because I think the squirrels used to torment. It was a female dog named Capone. And people used to talk shit like Capone's a dude's name. I'm like, no, it ain't. Capone's a last name, motherfucker. You don't think Al Capone had a mind and shit? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Capone don't got to be a dude's name. You know what I'm saying? Alfonso Capone had a fucking mind. So don't tell me Capone is only a man's name. So my dog
Where
was
you
named
think?
Capone.
Where he think he got his name, last name from? His mama.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So people think that Capone was like his nickname or some shit. Like, no, that was his last name. That was his name. Alfonso Capone. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfucker fought in World War II, all that shit. He was in the army. Fucker was crazy. He used to fuck with Detroit heavy. Capone. That's who you think did the famous Valentine's Day massacre in Chicago. That was Detroit that did that. And for people
Hmm
that don't know, that was the Purple Gang. They used to get out of state shooters to come out there and do shit Capone and them because it was harder for them to track them and shit. Because Capone, it would keep the heat off Capone. So they used to fuck with the Purple Gang heavy. Plus, Detroit had the plug because we had Canada right there. So the bootleg and shit. That's why we had what they used to
hmm
call the speakeasies or whatever they was called in Detroit with the alcohol and shit back when it was during Prohibition. We was one of the main. We was bringing that shit over. When I say we, I mean the city of Detroit was one of the main plugs for alcohol coming into America through
Yeah,
Canada.
it was.
So Capone used to fuck with Detroit heavy, and all the Purple Gang was just a bunch of motherfuckers from Detroit that wasn't in the mafia, but they moved like the mafia. They was organized crime, but they weren't Italian, couldn't be in the Italian mob. So they just did the same shit as the Italian mob, but they wasn't part of the Cosa Nostra. That was the Purple Gang. You remember the rap group, the Purple Gang from Detroit?
Hmm
I wonder what's up with them. I never even thought about reaching out to one of the members of the Purple Gang. If you know any of them, BKX, let me know. I'll reach out to them and see what's up with it. But I remember the Purple Gang. Plenty pigeons, Parkhead boy said. Yeah, plenty rats that for Glasgow. All right, I get. So y'all got the rats over there too. The motherfuckers. What about roaches, dog? I heard roaches is like the only creature that can live through nuclear war and shit. Like if a nuclear bomb goes off. I remember shout out to Havoc the Mouthpiece, the South Central Cartel. I remember they said in one of their tracks, they was like, at the end of the world, there's gonna be gangsters, cockroaches, and sherm sticks. Remember that shit? It was on. I forgot what song. They might have been on in Gats We Trust or something. I'm not sure, but it was a shout out to South Central Cartel. But yeah, that was one of the bars they had spit where they was like, at the end of the world, there's gonna be gangsters, cockroaches, and sherm sticks. Shit. Havoc been doing his thing, aka the game changer. We'll be having him back on soon. He already been on like 3 times. We just had him on recently. Over the last few months, we did an Instagram live with him. We gotta have him back out. I know he's been making major moves. Yeah, cockroaches can survive a nuclear attack. No worries. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, they
Shit.
can.
What we gonna do? If they do it, they do it. We protesting and shit ain't gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stop the nuclear warfare with protests. I know that. So if it's gonna happen, I mean, right now it's probably the best chance in our whole entire fucking existence that there could be a nuclear war popping off with this motherfucking stupid fucking office. I'm over it. I'm over by Butcher's crib. I don't know how the fuck I ended up down. I'm like literally right there. You can see I'm by like Allen. I think I'm on Allen Road in Southfield, with like right down the street from Butcher's crib. This shit, I should whip up on the back cave. I'm just trying to get over the fucking 94 and shit. Up down river. I'm on Southfield and Roosevelt. I thought this was Allen Road. Shout out to Downriver though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mad Butcher. I gotta shoot over there one day and drop some. Dog. I got some shit wrote ready to drop. I just ain't had the time to go over there. I really have had the time. I just need to get in there, dog. And plus getting my time to align with Butcher's time. Sometimes when I be able to go over there, he be at work still and shit doing the Mad
Hmm.
Butcher. Cause Butcher be on that butcher and shit for real. He's a real Mad Butcher. He run the butcher department. So I said, if I ever get hit by one of them, if I ever hit a deer or something, I'm throwing that bitch in my truck, taking it to butcher and shit. I need some
Hell
motherfucking
yeah.
venison jerky and shit. Butcher. I even
I
said that on
need.
a, I said that shit on a one of the KDT tracks where I was like, hit up Ken, I got hit up butcher, hit up some Ken, I got some butcher, I got some meat chops. So like I forgot what the fuck I said. But I threw it up in there because he's a real butcher. In case y'all didn't know, the Mad Butcher actually do butcher and shit for real. Smash the like. Let's get some more eyes in here. Drop a what up though in the chat, so we know you in the building. Who's all still in the fucking building, yo? Let's see let's see what I'm gonna throw up in the What do you got in the when we gonna do another episode of In the Crates with Nate? Because I know you got some shit up in there. I'm about to shout out to the homie Jack Frost. Doing it the right way. The Bad Dreams featuring Eshawn. Go check out the new video Street Survival. Yeah, that's what I got in my CD player at the moment. Is that Jack? Is it a dream? Fiends, money busting out your jeans. Only problem that shout out to Jack Frost. That's the homie. That Street Survivor's hard as fuck. It just they
Yeah, that shit hard as fuck.
I'm ready for another one to drop. I know he had a minor setback. I know what happened. I don't know if he wanted everybody to know, so I ain't gonna put it out there. But some shit happened that set his shit back. But he ended up still dropping the video because I had actually seen that video before it dropped. I was chilling, smoking a blunt with Jack Frost, and he played that shit for me. I was like, that is shit hard. He played me some tracks, dog, that would never be heard. He was like, I'm like, when you dropping that? He had a dedication track to prove, and it was dope as fuck. He's like, yeah, I'm never dropping it. He's like, I just let my people hear it and shit. Like, damn, that's crazy, dog. That's why that last interview, I was like, I got to talk to him about proof. Because you're just chilling with Jack Frost and chopping it up. I found out a lot about him, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't know. Like how close he with Big Proof was, rest in peace, Big Proof. And like how tight he was tied in he was with Tupac, you know, back then and shit. Like, I don't want to put his business out there. We ain't on no blast shit. Let's just say when Pac needed some trees, he hit up Frost sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We in Detroit. He was out here. Just legendary shit. I can't remember if Jack Frost talked about that on the or not, so I ain't gonna talk about it too much when he told me about that. Shout out to
I
Jack
think
Frost.
I think Jack Frost mentioned that on the last
Wow,
interview. I believe he did mention that on the last interview.
right. Yeah, now Jack Frost is fire. I was trying to tell Parkhead boy, because we got some from the D to the G reaction videos on here with Parkhead boy reacting to Detroit music. We got one up here. I think we got two up here with like Big Hurt, Jay Nutty. They put him on their channels and shit. And then we got I think one where he was at playing Eshine. I tagged Eshine and that shit. Yeah, I told him he needed to do one to Jack Frost. You need to do one to BKX too and shit. 'Cause people be liking the reactions and they be showing like the reach. Like how he ain't just Detroit to the world, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a worldwide following. We rock with everybody. It's hip hop. It's worldwide. This ain't just one city. But that's why what makes us different from a lot of these other. Like I just shared a clip from Monte Cristo's because yesterday was Thanksgiving from the Giant Turkey roast we did last year, and Monte was talking about that shit. You know that type of shit. With he was talking about what's his name, Kid Tail. Like I don't know where this motherfucker came from. What the this motherfucker trying to do? Like, but he ain't hip hop. This ain't Detroit hip hop. He
Right,
ain't the. You know what I'm saying? I see Rap Face now. He trying to just clout chase every single thing he's popping, dog. Master Splinter going viral. He go and talk shit about it, dog. He don't give a fuck. Talk shit. That's all he do. He can talk shit. And that's why he be talking that YouTube streets. Because that's the only streets that motherfucking clown gonna be on and shit. The YouTube
right.
streets. He was talking that bullshit. I sent you the video too and shit. I ain't released it or nothing. I ain't gonna say who sent it to me on this live, but it was a video of Rat Face trying to talk shit on the phone, and they videotaped it. And Rat Face pointing his little gun with his beam, trying to say he was in a certain area. So this person pulled up, videotaped it, where Rat Face tried to say he was at. And he was like, dog, I'm outside. This is an abandoned building, bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is an abandoned building. He's like, show me that little shit you got. And he's showing his little rat face, showing his little thing, his beam and shit. And he was like, you ain't the only one out here with shit in there. Beams is getting shown all through everything. But I ain't gonna say he recorded the shit. But let's just say they called rat face out on his shit. And the location he said he was at was an abandoned building on the east side. So he was just putting up a random fucking address trying to get a motherfucker to think he was in the hood and shit. And he wasn't in Detroit,
Right.
bro. He wasn't there. This dude pulled up, calling him out, was like, yo, I'm out here. And he had somebody else recording while he was talking to Ratface, recording the showing the building where they was at, where Ratface was trying to say he was at. Yo, he sent us an address before, and I looked it up on that
And it
Google
was that
map.
same address.
Yeah, it was an abandoned building, and it had one of them green lights at it. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker trying to send us to a green light, dog. Like, what the fuck? If that ain't some police ass shit, how you gonna
Hmm.
tell somebody to meet you at a green light, dog? That's the last place you tell somebody you want to meet you at. Like, you want that shit to go straight to the police and shit? You want that shit to be on the news in the morning and shit? Fox 2 News. Fucking, you got caught by the green light and shit. Dog, them bitches is 24-hour feeds to people that don't know. Because I'm looking at a bunch of them flashing right now. I'm over here off Michigan Ave and Addison in Southwest right now. But they're flashing green lights and they got cameras linked 24/7 feeds to the police and shit. That's because the Detroit police is lazy and they be shutting down like the sixth precinct. Certain stations close at night, which is stupid as fuck. How you gonna close a police station? So that means if
Cause
a
they
lady's
they ain't got the manpower.
right, yeah, I know, and that's fucking crazy. But they can hook downtown up. You know what I'm saying? They can do all that type of shit. Yeah, I'll show y'all what the green lights look like. Fuck with
And
cameras out.
nobody wants to be a cop in Detroit.
Right. See this right here is a green light. If I can get it on the camera. That bitch so little. It's a flashing light on top of that liquor store. It's a green light. If it looks like it was a little flashing green light, that's how you know it's a 24/7 camera. People pay for that shit. You can have one green light at your crib. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pay like so much thousands of dollars every month, and that's how much these businesses and shit are paying for and shit. That's crazy. But I don't see how the cops, let's say a little kid's getting chased by a kidnapper and shit, and some kind of motherfucking chomo ass motherfucker and shit, and they try to run to the police station because they need help. You run to the sixth precinct, that bitch gonna be closed, and they got a little phone booth there that you can phone, and it'll take the bogey into the first precinct. What you think's gonna happen by the time you can pick up that phone if you a little kid getting chased by some and shit out the streets?
Right, you hit.
Some motherfucker gonna snatch your ass up, dog. And they know you at the sixth precinct, but it don't matter because you get snatched up and you're gonna be gone already before the police come. Detroit's police response time is crazy, dog. I've timed them motherfuckers. I don't know how many times when I've seen them know they was coming. Like shots been fired, broad daylight. I'm like, I know the police are coming. It's about an hour and a half just creep down the street. You know what I'm saying? They don't even talk to nobody. Bitch. Y'all motherfucker, you tell them motherfucking Detroit police that there's guns involved, they ain't even gonna show up, dog. They're gonna show up like 5 hours later.
Shit,
Dog,
the
I got
next
straight
day.
off on it. But one time we got caught. We were in the alley drinking and shit in Southwest over off Carson. And gang squad came deep as hell through the alleys and shit. We was young, like we wasn't even 21 yet. You know what I'm saying? We're back there drinking, and we started throwing 40s and shit. They stretched us out. And I remember this one cop told me, he was like, man, he was like, why ain't y'all out here killing these cash flows? He's like, y'all supposed to be out here killing these cash flows. They was like, we ain't gonna come looking for you. We just gonna come clean up the mess. You know what I'm saying? It was like we don't care. Y'all go kill them motherfuckers and shit. Like they was telling us go kill the flows. They wasn't gonna do shit if we went and popped the flows. And we was at war with the cash flows at that time. You know what I'm saying? So them cops was dirty as hell, dog. That's why they shut that whole precinct down, the fourth precinct. They made that movie. You ever seen that movie? Narc with what's
Hmm.
his name? Goodfellas. I forgot dude's name who played in Goodfellas. Played Henry in Goodfellas. He played in it. But that was based on the fourth precinct. They filmed that shit in Southwest Detroit and shit. Fucking in Delray and shit. And cops all got indicted and shit. The ones that were still alive. And they shut the Fort Greene down. They got the third precinct, but that's way the fuck down by the train station and shit. Over in this part of Southwest where I'm at right now and shit, like by Vernon and Springwells, the closest police station is down Fort Street. They call it the Southwest Division. That's the ones that stretch me out because I put that video up during lockdown of us rolling through the parking lot smoking a blunt. It was on here, but we had to take the video down. The police straight up reported the video and then stressed me out talking shit about it. And there's another one up there, y'all can go look it up. Look at in the streets with Gutted at the Southwest Division Police Station. We went back, me and rest in peace Creeper and shit, and my dog Monteca. We went back and we pulled up because Monteca lives right down the street from there. We pulled up in there. We was at the gas station. I'm like, dog, I'm about to pull up in I was looking at the police station. It was empty as fuck. No police, and there's a fire department too. No fire department, none. It was just dark. So I was like, dog, I'm about to film this shit and pull up in here and smoke a blunt. So Creeper was filming and shit. While I was rolling a blunt in the parking lot of the police station, smoked that bitch. And then that video didn't get took down though. But I was like, man, fuck them. They want to take my video down. It's showing that they wasn't. I was like, the police are on lockdown too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the people that's locked down. They, so who's out here on the streets? You know what I'm saying? The cops ain't out here. The police stations are all closed and shit.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't like them videos I was putting up. I had caught. I was right here where I'm at right now. I pulled up here, Patton Park and shit right here. Pulled up here, dog. That's where I was giving them some homeless people. They was from Mexico. The parents didn't even speak English and shit. And I'm like, I'm asking them where you like why y'all here? They said they had nowhere to go. They was using like the baseball diamond backdrop shit for like drying clothes and shit. And this I don't know what he was, a Fed or what. It was a Mexican dude in a he looked like he was from the hood and shit. I thought he was just a regular dude. He was in a beat up pickup truck. He didn't look like Fed, but he got out. When I got out, I got a flag over my face. Southwest had a shit, Scully. I'm masked up. It's COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this dude come out. He looked like a regular dude at first, and he was like, "What are you doing? I'm live and shit." And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I see he got a gun and a badge. Shit, I'm like, the governor said I get an hour rec time every day. I was like, I'm getting my rec. You know what I was saying? I made it sound like it was prison and shit. Like, 'cause she said people could go out and exercise an hour a day. I was like, yeah. Oh, you got a question from Parkhead Boy. He said, where did BKX grow up in Detroit? You want to answer the question for Parkhead Boy, BKX?
West Side.
Yeah, sure. West Side. Shout out to the West Side. Shout out to the East Side too. Shit. Shout out to all of Detroit. Shout out to Glasgow too. Yeah, West Side. Shout out to the West Side. West Side. I used to be on the West a lot. I used to be up mainly on Joy Road and shit. That's where my homie Money Balls from. He came out here to Southwest and staying out here for a while. But we had a lot of connections on the West, Southwest and the West Side. Like plugged in and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's still West Side. It's just the Southwest side. Because like when we Devil's Night, I remember. I know you probably remember this too, but they used to play on the radio. Like they would have updates on the fires and shit. Like it would be like 165 fires right now in the last hour on the east side of Detroit and 152 on the west side of Detroit. But they wouldn't say Southwest. So when we listen to the radio, we're like, all right, it's the west side against the east side on who get the most fires every time. We was lighting up motherfucking like motherfucker, what was it? We wasn't lighting up people's cribs and shit. We was lighting up like junkyards and shit, scrap yards, all that type of shit. You know, we got a lot of that shit in Southwest, so we was lighting that shit up. And we were trying to, we were young and dumb. This is, I'm talking about 14, 15 years old and shit. This like 91 and shit. And I'm like, fucking, we're on some dumb shit. We used to get gas siphoning cars and shit up the block to get gas to light shit up. But we used to compete with the east side. Like the west side got to beat them in fires every Devil's Night. It was like a sport and shit. People don't think
It
that shit's
was.
real. It's real as fuck.
They
It's
really
real as
did.
fuck.
That was real as fuck.
Hell yeah. Dog, the history about that. Like I remember when I was locked up, I was watching on BET that one show, 106 in Park. And this one, D12 dropped Devil's Night, and they was all on there. D12, Eminem, all of them was on there, and it was like the one host, I forgot his name, AJ or something like that.
AJ.
Yeah, he was like, he asked D12, what is Devil's Night? Like he didn't know. I thought that shit was everywhere, and
Mm.
he's like, well, yeah, they was like, it's a night in Detroit. The night before Halloween, when we go out and we just fuck shit up. And this, I was like, hell, that's when I found out the rest of the world. This is in like 2001. I found out the rest of the world didn't know about Devil's Night like we did. I didn't know that was a Detroit thing. Yeah, that's a Detroit thing. I know that now and shit. At the time back then, I didn't know that, dog. And then I heard when D12 dropped that, I seen him on 106 in Park. I used to watch a lot of TV in prison. Like during lockdown, I was reading books and watching TV, listening to music and shit. But I stayed up on all the hip hop shit. And that was one of the main ways I could stay up on it was watching BET, MTV, shit like that. And it was like fucking. So I was watching 106 in Park and shit. I was watching I think at that time they was had Sway had that show on MTV, and I remember from
Why you
Detroit.
think on that why you think on that not song, Be Careful What You Wish For, Multi Millionaire, why you think each trying to say, I'm coming to your house to shut up shop on your block. Bitch, I'm from Detroit when niggas burned up shit on Devil's Night. Why you think he
Right,
said that? I'm from Detroit where people burn up shit on Devil's Night.
right. Hell yeah. But I was just thinking of them shows I was watching. I remember Sway's show on MTV and shit. They had they had Al Nuke was on there when they used to be battling and shit. I remember Al Nuke came on
Hmm.
and he was winning this shit. I forgot. I don't know if he won the whole thing. He was winning. Al Nuke was going in on them motherfuckers and shit. Dog. Like, and I was like, yeah, Detroit, Detroit. Like the whole joint was like rooting Al Nuke out because he was rapping for Detroit. I Sway shit. I forgot what that shit was called on MTV. That show. I just remember Sway hosting it. They used to battle and shit. That's when they rapped the beats and shit. It wasn't just rapping out,
Hmm.
and it was freestyle. It was more freestyle than written. I know some of that shit was written, but it was more freestyle. Where they still
Right,
kind of frown upon the written shit in the battle. I still look at it like you ain't a true like battle rapper unless you can freestyle that shit. Or at least I don't know about a true battle rapper, but it seems like to me I got more respect for artists if they can freestyle, dog. Just because I grew up
right,
during that time, everybody was freestyling. Everyone was freestyling. Like when we played the radio in the ride, like when we was 16, 17, 18, 19, we didn't listen to the music. We was rapping over the beats, rapping over their shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we just pass it around the car. Everybody be spitting this shit. That was before they called them ciphers and shit.
right.
Well, shit, anything you want to promote, BKX? Like I said, we got Kiki Smooth, fucking Compton Legend coming on tomorrow night. So make sure y'all tune into that 8 p.m. Eastern night right here on the Hood Smoker Podcast. But what you
Just
got going on? BKX?
just be on the lookout for that BKX son of Muhammad EP
Yeah,
with a CD only bonus track.
yeah. And
December December 20th.
all
I'm
right.
gonna be live in Savannah, Georgia, for the
Oh
Winter
yeah,
Music Festival.
that's dope.
And the 21st, I will be in Waynesboro at the Field by 56, also in Georgia.
That's dope, dog. Yeah, I seen that. You had tagged me in that one post and shit. No,
Hmm.
that's dope. That's dope. So when is that?
December 20th, 21st.
December 21st. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
And right here, this flyer behind me, this Kiki Smooth from Ruthless Records. You know what I'm saying? He used to work in Easy E shop in Compton. He was DJ, went around the world, toured the world with Coolio. Rest in peace to Coolio. It's gonna go down. We got Kiki Smooth in the building. He's still doing shit. He DJs, he raps, he does all that shit. But yeah, go check out BKX Godtastic Entertainment. It's Godtastic Entertainment, right? People
Yep,
can go look that up.
GodtasticEntertainment.com. Go up there and get y'all some merch. Get y'all some merch. I got everything from jogging suits to basketball pants, t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, you
Hell
name
yeah.
it, I got it.
And
Coffee
that shit's
mug,
yeah. It's
water bottles.
it's good and good. It's good merchandise too. It's top notch. You know what I'm saying? So top notch merch.
Quality, the quality on the jogging suits is very excellent.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So go check that shit out, y'all. All right, well I gotta jump out of here, dog. I might shoot over that way. I'm gonna probably roll up another blunt, but I'll hit you up, dog. Much love, Parkhead boy, Christopher
Yep.
Jordan, Luke the Black Tonio Tide, our other hosts. Shout out Cuban Link. Shout out to J Boss. I just uploaded a short of Black Tonio on J Boss's show. Shout out to the homie Cuban Link. You know, get Cuban here. Shout out to G Dep. How many people from Detroit want to see Cuban Link and G Dep? Can we fill it, y'all? Let's try to make that happen. And we'll have a bunch of Detroit legends on there too. So it's all love. We've been live for an hour. Hood Smoker Podcast. Catch us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live right here on YouTube. Kiki Smooth, straight out of Compton. Much love, y'all. Peace.